Election day is still months away, but voters here in Lucas County could see a request for new money for children's services. Megan Hartnett joins us live in studio tonight. Megan, there's still another step, though, before we could see this ask for a new tax.
Melissa, the Citizen Levy Review Committee recommended putting the request on the November ballot today, but county commissioners still have to give the final go-ahead. Children's Services says it needs the money because rising costs are impacting everyone. So it hopes voters will say yes before changes have to be made to the services it provides. Lucas County Children's Services is trying to go back to the voters in November, asking for their support of a $1.8 million renewal levy. That's about $63 a year for someone who owns a home valued at $100,000.
It is absolutely necessary.
Randy Muth, executive director of LCCS, says the agency is seeing more need from families in dealing with rising costs. The agency used to spend an average of $12.1 million per year to place kids in foster care. That number was more than $21 million last year. Erin Kramer, a member of the Levy Review Committee, says she knows rising costs are not unique to Children's Services.
There may be some levy fatigue by the voters in Toledo, and I worry about that because we're all paying more for, groceries and car payments.
She says seeing the deficit the agency could be facing was surprising.
And that's really scary because they are providing a critical need in this community.
If the levy makes it to the ballot and is approved, Muth says this will not change what people are currently paying, and it will not be based on the 2024 property revaluations.
Even if their property value went up by 30%, they'll still pay the exact same that they paid last year.
Children's Services is currently funded by 3 levies. Muth says if the $1.8 million renewal levy is not passed, changes to services will start.
We will switch from a proactive, planful response to child abuse and neglect to an emergency reactive.
Muth says money will be saved in the short term, but there will be more costs in the long run.
We'll be paying for it for years, and most importantly, it's just not better for kids.
The levy will go to the commissioners no later than July 1st to decide whether it will appear on the ballot. Reporting in Toledo, Megan Hartnett, WTOL 11.